गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. So we come back to the same analysis and we are at Maya Viva Vijumbayat Yapimaha Yogi Vaya Swechaya. And the third line of the verse, what did it say? This unfolding of the world from the seed, which is like a play of the magician, happens to one who is like a Mahayogi out of his own free will and witness the unfolding of the world when he comes out of Samadhi. Now if you understand, thoda sa bhi samajh aa gaya, apply it to yourself, and this is your experience every day. But abhi, how it is your experience every day, I'll show you afterwards. But first let's understand what is told here. So here he says in the third line that that Brahman, he is not only the Upadan Karan. Remember, what is the topic going on in this verse? That he is the material cause and the efficient cause of the creation. That he is pervading. But how? As efficient and material cause. Creation does not have a separate existence to the reality. Cannot. And how is it having that status of, what is the status of creation? It has come about due to the matrix of space and time. Space and time have come about due to the potentiality, and the potentiality is inherent, is not other than Brahman. This is the back way, going back to the source. And now, here we are saying that Brahman itself is the Nimitta Karan, it is the efficient cause. Till now we saw it was the Upadan Karan, which is the material cause. Now we'll see it as the efficient cause. Material cause, and as the material cause also, it is the universe, and as an creator, what is he doing as an intelligent cause or the Nimitta Karan? It throws the world out of himself and then it brings it back into, and it comes back into itself. How does it do it? By his own free will. Why not? If I can will to come to the class or not come to the class, if I can will to be awake in the class or sleep in the class, then if I can do that, that infinite consciousness cannot have the will to create or not create the world. It's only an analysis. If I am little bit intelligent, can't the super intelligence, and I am little bit intelligent even though my mind is not under control. This is what everyone thinks. I'm not talking about myself only. With little bit, even though with so many shortcomings, still I feel I have a choice. I have a free will. I don't feel like talking. I'll keep quiet. बहुत हो गया. And very next moment, बदला ले, I'll take revenge. अच्छा मेरे को and keep talking. So Bhagwan, who is not only at the mercy of Maya or space and time, but is the master, uninfluenced, unaffected by his potentiality. We are affected by our mind. We are influenced by our mind. He is unaffected, uninfluenced. Can't he have free will? So here it says that that he throws the universe out of himself. Our Swamiji keeps and absorbs it. Swamiji gives example. What is that? Just like the bubble gum. Everything is hidden, and then again it sucks it back into the mouth. Hota hai na? Or I give a lot of kids are given those bubble maker, the soap water and with the straw something, and I love it myself. So I got about 4 or 5 in my cupboard. Any child comes, patak ek de deta hu. First I will play, and then the child catches onto it. Then there is bubbles all over the house, in our house, and when he goes back, parents are in trouble. Apna kaam hai. So what is that? It was not there, it appeared, and then there in that case it gets burst. But in bubble gum, Vijrumbhayate yapima. So here that I am the cause, and I am the cause of the universe, and I throw the universe out of myself. And in this way, this is Vijrumbhayatyapi maha Vijrumbhayat. See this word Vijrumbhayatyapi, this is Vijrumbha means what? To engulf or expand. To engulf, to expand. Jrumbha, is it yawning?
Yeah.
Huh? Yawning. Vishwarup Darshan.
Unrolls.
Unrolls, okay. See, when we saw this in our Amrit Anubhav, when Maya expands herself, rolls herself out, as the Trigunatmika, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, and the whole creation, space, time, and everything, is she separate to Shiva? In Amrita Anubhav, is she separate to Shiva? What was given there? That one Paramashiva alone expresses as Shiva and Shakti. That Shakti is unmanifest, and when she manifests, as if she expresses. So where is this Shakti? It is in the unexpressed, undifferentiated form within the Shiva. See? And then out of Shiva, within Shiva, as Shiva, she expresses. As she expresses, what happens? What was told there in Shiva Shakti Samavesh? That as she is multiplying herself, slowly, or spontaneously, as everything, whichever way, you take it linearly or spontaneously, whichever way, directly proportional to that, Lord Shiva, who was Maunam Vyakhyat, he was eyes closed, meditating on him, on the consciousness. As she is multiplying, he has got no choice. He starts opening his eyes. And when she reaches the complete creation is created, the Lord says, oh, so beautiful. And when you see something beautiful, what happens? You close the eyes again. And then again, everything gets withdrawn back. And this was, Swamiji explains, I also spent so much time explaining that in Amrita Anubhav. Is this not happening to you every day? Every morning you wake up, as first we are lying in the bed, we don't want to, the mind is awake, but you don't want to get out of the bed. Shiva also doesn't want to, अरे यार कौन disturb कर रहा है मेरे को, फिर he is meditating, we are sleeping, but we don't want to come out of the bed, out of the sleep. We want to again go into the lap of the sleep, but eventually we can get up. First, if you notice, when you get out, then your feet are wobbly, you are unsure of where, slowly body consciousness returns, then you become aware of your environment, and ek baar muh pe pani pada, then you are totally awake. Otherwise, if you don't wash your face on the toilet seat also, you will sleep. See, so expansion is going on, and every night what happens? It reaches its complete expansion, and then after that we go back. In our case, the withdrawal comes as a result of thank you. I told you someone is very wise here. Who is that? See, she puts her hand up also. See, because of tiredness, who is getting tired? Is consciousness getting tired? Individual. Body never gets tired. Never come to that conclusion in your life that body gets tired. Only the mind gets tired. In fact, mind also doesn't get tired. It is the one who is identified with the mind who gets tired. And who is that? Individual. Aaja idhar aaja. Come, you take. Rashila, come take lecture, yaar. Very good, very good. Very good. मजा आता है ऐसे. Because she is catching the next thought. Why? She must have contemplated on it, or she is one with it. See? But you know where she makes the mistakes? She wants to convert Raj. So every night, so individual who has owned the mind as I, and that mind is expressing as this whole creation, owned. He's not transcendental like Ishvara, Paramashiva. He is owned, he is identified, and therefore under its influence. And he gets, every night he withdraws, because the nature of mind is to expand and to contract. Manifest and unmanifest. But this unmanifestation is happening under tiredness. He is putting that connotation on it. Who? The individual. Lord Shiva, when it opens, wow. When he closes, also because of wow. In wonderness, in wonderment he closes. That this is my potentiality. Wow. See? And because of that wonderment, he is always blissful. We have an axe to grind, karta bhokta. So we are never blissful. देखो थोड़ा कंडक्ट कर लो इधर उधर, things work out. So every moment remain happy यार. There is nothing to gain, nothing to lose. कुछ नहीं करना है. Just the right attitude towards life, the way it is shown here. Just put these principles into your life, keep contemplating on them, and you are happy for no reason. Every moment. So the way yaha means the very same Brahman, the Paramatma vijrumbhayati api. That Paramatma, not only he is the material cause, he is the intelligent cause also. He is the creator also. He is the raw material also. He is the nimitta karan also. He is the upadan karan also. And for creating this world out of himself, what are the instruments that are used by the Brahman? Does Brahman need to use any? This is a question here. See, this question automatically will erupt in your mind. Acha, how did Brahman what instruments did he use? The carpenter used the instruments for making the mud into. No, not carpenter mud kahin use hota hai. The wood into table. The potter used the potter's wheel to convert mud into pot, isn't it? The goldsmith used fire to convert gold into ornament. What did Brahma? This is our experience of life. Now we want to impose the same set of rules on Brahman also. This is our shortcoming. But these questions, because we look at the world in this manner, naturally that question comes in our mind. What instrument did Brahman or the reality use to make the creation? What is the instrument? So, what is the instruments used by Brahman? We require the creator, the raw material and the instruments, and we have already looked at it. But here in the Bhashya it says that this Brahman is not only the Nimitta Karan, the creator, he is not only the Upadan Karan, the raw material, he is the instrument also. He is the instrument also. So he himself. He himself made the creation out of himself. So he is the carpenter, he is the tools, he is the wood. He is the potter, he is the potter's wheel, and he is the mud. Now, some of you are nodding. Intellectually, you are appreciating it, but there is no example in this world where you can, which you can equate with. That, dream.
Spider. Mind.
चलो सबके सब ठीक हैं. Very good. So normally here what did it say? Maya viva vijrumbhayatyapi maha yogiva yasvechaya. Yasvechaya. How did he do it? Svechaya. By his own free will. Swa ichha. Ichha is desire. Ichha is, first desire is the first sankalp. It's pure. It's pure. See? As that in last class or in Kathopanishad I gave that example, no? That one stone throw in the water, where it falls, the potential is the deepest. But as the ripple comes to the periphery, the will of the disturbance that has created, it becomes weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker, isn't it? So here, it was in that example. So here when he is saying that that we, where are we? Swa ichchaya, and swa ichchaya is merely by sankalpa, meaning merely by desire, merely by thought. See, our problem, because of our non-integrity, we are not integrated personality. We feel we are. Why? I am a dutiful wife. I am a dutiful husband. I am a dutiful parents. And therefore is equal to I am a good person. This is not integrity. Integrity can be possible only when you are a good seeker. Integrity is possible only when your mind and intellect are only contemplating on that infinite. Then integrity comes about. In Bhakti Shastra, it comes about by thinking of the Ishvara, taking his name. By his will, then the whole inner equipment becomes synchronized. Or what? To him. Because he is integrated. He is the master. See? So, when we talk about our duties at the worldly level, it is good. We must practice. But we forget one thing, as we said in last Bhagavad Gita Jnaneshwari class. What is that? Perform every action for the sake of Lord, divine. Then integrity will automatically happen. But if we are doing, I am doing this because he is my son. I am doing this because he is my daughter. I am doing this because I am the mother. I am doing this because I am the employee. I am doing this because I am a citizen of the country. But no, nothing wrong doing it. But did you offer it to the higher? Or did you become that self-oriented, means the ego-oriented, that I, in reference to something? So this slight tweaking in our approach is required. That little shift, everything is the same. Talking is the same, listening is the same, you being the mother is the same, father is the same, uncle, auntie is the same, grandmother, granddaughter, everything is same. Only shift your attitude that everything that is taking place is happening by His will, is being done for His will. If you think you are doing it, do it for Him, for His sake, not for your sake. And if by mistake, and that was there, okay, we'll leave it there now. If you understand that, then integrity will come. We are talking about integrity here. Synchronization, integrity comes about only through, at an individual level, through purification. Purification can only come when actions are offered as an offering to the divine. Then the next stage is that you continuously think of the divine and you become oblivious to the action, because you have got no doubt that you're so in tune with the divine that you know sometimes if your action goes that it cannot be out of integrity. Right now we are afraid, will I speak correct or will I speak wrong? Will I do or will I not do? Should I wake or should I sleep? Should I go or should I not go? Should I eat or should I not eat? There's always option. But when you are integrated, you have no doubt that the words that are coming in your mouth, the thought that is coming in your mind is His will. Such a person is called Satya Sankalpaha. He is none other than, because he trusts the God completely, the divine completely. And we know such masters in our life, isn't it? We have all come across. So how come they became integrated? This is how they became. So here it is told that, and this is, we do the same thing in creating the swapna. I am the creator, I am the raw material, and I am the instrument also. See, in the dream, apart from in the world, in the dream, I am the creator of the dream. I am the dreamer of the dream. Where did I create the dream? Where did the dream come out of? It came out of the mind only. This I know in retrospect, not while I am in the dream. That I was the dreamer. The raw material was the mind. And who created the dream? I only created the dream. So all the three ingredients are the mind alone. This is your direct experience every night, if you are dreaming. But we miss that in the waking this is not, that this same thing is happening in the waking also, but we don't accept it. Because just like the dreamer doesn't accept this in dream, only after waking up, when you wake up from this waking dream, then you will accept this also. यार ये तो बड़ा डेंजरस प्रोपोजिशन है. I am me also and I am my wife also. I am joy also and I am sorrow also. I am beauty and I am ugly also. I am war and I am peace also. Dangerous proposition, no? An individual may think that way. But look at it from sun's point of view. I am the moon, I am the sun, I am the day and I am the night also. But what does he say there? I support the day, I support the night, but I am transcendental to both, unaffected by both, uninfluenced by both, unattached to both. In fact, from we are saying, if we take the position of the sun, if you ask the sun will say, I don't know what is day and night. Paramashiva will say, I don't know what is Ishwar, Shiva and Shakti. He doesn't know. Because you only know that he is all that there is. See? So, and sankalpa matrena, effortlessly I throw out without any effort. Every day the waking happens, every day the sleep happens. Involvement and withdrawal. This is the process of the creation. What is it called in Sanskrit? Withdrawal is called pravritti and nivritti. Pravritti is involvement, nivritti is withdrawal. Isn't this happening all the time? It's happening with your breath, it's happening with your sight, it's happening with your ears, it's happening with your health, it's happening with your hunger, it's happening with every aspect of yours. Involvement and withdrawal, involvement and withdrawal. Continuously it's going on. When it becomes a problem, when you are not taking the higher position. When you take it, it is mine, then it becomes a problem. But look at it from Sakshi point of view, witnessing point of view, it is a process that is naturally taking place. Naturally it is going on. And if you have understood that everything is coming from the self, or everything is happening, the Brahman alone is everywhere, the material cause is the same, efficient cause is the same, and the instrument is the same, then where is there to give an opinion? Where is there a place for us to react to anything? Where there is place for us to achieve or not achieve anything? Where there is a place for us to do duty? What duty you will do? Everything is you. That is the ultimate duty you can do if you want to do that. Similarly, Brahman throws out the Jagat, the whole creation is thrown out of the if you go and remember the example that you're going with a broom to the spider. Spider says, hey, wait, I have to create. Time out. Why? No, yeah, something got stuck. The silk is not coming out. Let me look inside. Now you can start. And then he goes, he's swinging on his own silk. He doesn't. There and then it happens, isn't it? No thinking required there. Do you think and wake up? Do you think and sleep? Do you think and dream? Or waking, dream and sleep are happening? Happening, isn't it? That is what is told. Where are they happening? In you. Who is expressing as the waking, dream and deep sleep? The self, through the instrument of mind, is expressing as waking, dream and deep sleep. And what are the two factors? Because you are given validity to space and time. अब ये तुम्हारे में भी चल रहा है, भगवान में भी, यानी we have superimposed it on the Lord, that's a different matter, but we are explaining it from where we are. So we feel there must be a total creator. So all this analysis is going on. So here another example is taken, the dream example, and here there are another two examples. Here he has not taken the dream example. In this verse there is no dream example. What is the example he has taken? Maya Viva and Mahayogi. These two examples he has taken. Maya Viva means like a magician, and Mahayogi, who is a great yogi. What are those? What is the similarity and differences in these two? That we will see. And how come they are the examples? The magician produces things out of himself. Have you seen any magic show? Or take a YouTube and see it. He just waves a hand and things get created. He turns it around. A woman becomes a man, and a man becomes a. He turns around a woman. He takes a piece of bottle and he covers it and takes it out. The bottle becomes juice. Takes it again. Juice becomes water. Arey. Sometimes there is nothing required. It's just opening and closing of the cloth, and he keeps changing things in the cloth. He showed you it is empty cloth. Nothing is attached to it. And yet everything is going on. And therefore, so like that, he keeps he goes on taking many things out of that hat or from that cloth by the wave of the hand, and so what is the raw material that the magician is using now? What is the raw material? There is no raw material. There is no raw material. He is using his own magical powers to manifest and unmanifest things at a drop of a hat. It's going on. And the magician materializes things and he dematerializes also. And this is our experience. If we have seen some magic shows, we will see it. And therefore, if a magician can, out of no material, out of himself, I shouldn't say no material, because no solid material, but out of himself is able to create and uncreate things. In conclusion, tell the conclusion.
Brahman does the same.
More closer. Brahman is still far away. Huh?
Why can't Brahma do it?
Brahma abhi dur hai. Isn't that you are doing, creating the waking and dream and uncreating the waking and dream every day? Closing the eyes, the whole world is gone. Open the eyes, the whole world is there. Magic ho raha hai. Try. Close the eyes, where is the world? This you will understand what I am saying only from subjective point of view. Out of the mind, thoughts are coming, then they are vanishing. Where did they vanish? Where did they come from? From you only. सोचो थोड़ा सा. So we are all magicians. Atma is magician. If Atma is magician, Brahman is also magician. So our world is not created out of nothing. It is created out of ourselves, out of the self. And therefore, Mayavi Iva, he materializes the world like the magician out of himself. Now the second word example that was taken was Mahayogi. Then who is this Mahayogi? Mahayogi is a great Siddha Purusha. And here the suggestion is that like Vishwamitra, I gave the example in the first class. Vishwamitra created the Trishanku Swarga out of himself by his own free will and established it there. It is complete with its own solar system and its own time and its own space and its own Swarga and everything. And Trishanku was sent there. He reached or didn't, I don't know. Did he reach Trishanku? He did. He's hanging. See, I think they are the ghosts, isn't it? Pretatmas are in the Trishanku world. I don't know. She has not gone there yet. Neither have I.
Indra didn't accept it.
He didn't accept it. Mind didn't accept. Mind didn't accept. Because Indra is the lord of the mind. How can you have another parallel mind? His power will get. He wants total power over the mind. He is the mind. So, anyway. So, who is this Mahayogi? Mahayogi is this like this Vishwamitra who created the whole universe out of himself. A Siddha Purusha. He can also materialize.
Shirdi Baba.
Shirdi Baba, Satya Sai Baba, so many are there. Nowadays, so many are there. I think we are moving towards, I don't know, deeper Kalyug or coming out of Kalyug. But many masters are there who are manifesting nowadays, and lot of Siddha Purushas are coming. Or maybe they have always been there, we have become available now. And that is why we often, you see, when it is Sai Baba, many people say he is a dhongi. Huh? And there are many imposters, people go after them as Siddha Purusha. So who is the real one and who is not a real one? Because nobody knows. See? Both of them are creating out of themselves. But who is a trickster and who is the real, we don't know. And therefore, the problems comes to us. Whom do we go? Should I go to Sai Baba or should I not go to Sai Baba? They will make so many different types of videos, this, that, and show that this is happening, that is happening. But our faith, our experience with Sai Baba shows something different altogether. But for the one who doesn't have faith, he will not experience that. And so how do you know who is a Siddha and who is a magician? We have no method of knowing, so it is our belief, it is our faith. There was a movie, I can't remember, Jewel Thief or something, Devanand was there in that. And he is a thief. And to escape from the police, he puts on these clothes, sannyasi clothes. And he sits in that village. And people, they see a Baba. Indian people are like that. Baba dekha to pahunch gaye. Kapde de gaye. Swamiji, I got this problem. Swamiji, I got that problem. And they came. Barish nahi hui. What? He is just wearing these clothes. They are talking to him as a Baba because of his clothes. They don't know he is a thief. Their faith. He says, Kal barish ho jayegi. Because he was planning, by night he will run away. But it rains next day, man. It rains next day. Hey, ye to badhiya ho gaya yaar. Then someone else came with some problem. He said, ye ho jayega. It happened. And 1, 2, 3, suddenly the thief says, this is better business. This is better business. I don't have to. Now everyone is bringing dakshina, everyone is bringing food, everyone is bringing clothes. They built a hut, this, that. Slowly, the thief was converted into a sannyasi, a Siddha Purusha. Just as we have an example in our history books. Valmiki, who was a killer, who was a robber, became the first poet in this creation who wrote the Valmiki Ramayana. He was a killer. What brought about the transformation? The Lord's name. See? So there is hope for us also.
Satsanga.
Satsang. But so there is hope for us also. Whether we take Lord's name, whether we do satsang, whether we contemplate on the self, some improvement is possible. So the teacher gives here both the examples which are very similar. that one, Swechaya, both of them, the magician as well as the Mahayogi, by Swechaya, merely by Sankalpa, merely by their Sankalpa will be,
Play.
Satya Sankalpa will be pure desire, pure, no wishes, no doubt. If you can say right now, if I was Satya Sankalpa, if I was, at this moment these words will make transformation in your minds. Satya hai.
Leela.
See, it will make immediate impact. That's why when we go to Mahatmas, he says one word, but everyone feels that Mahatma is speaking to us only. This is Satya Sankalpa. See? So raise your bar, come to be in union with the true nature of yourself. Don't worry about purification. If you are desirous of unification with yourself, automatically purification will happen. You don't desire to remove the world from your mind when you go to sleep. The world goes out of your mind by itself, naturally. Similarly, Sai Baba used to say, what he used to say? That I don't heal anyone. What? You don't heal? We say you brought out the Shivlingas, you brought the vision to that person, you healed the polio of that person, you healed this ailment of that person. He says, no, I did not do anything. Because if he does, he has become the Karta. Karta is only an individual. He is not the doer. How he used to explain it? It is the availability of the person who has come. With what faith? One person comes with faith to Baba, he will get healed. Another person with no eyes comes with little faith to Baba, he will not heal. See? This is how it is. These are the rules. Where is our faith? Is our faith in this conviction, in this fact that we are essentially the infinite consciousness, or we still doubt it? Are we still doubting that I am the creator of this creation? Yo. Gaya phir. Then next life again Dakshinamurti. It will be like that. Think. Sankalpa Matrena. What did I say? Sankalpa Matrena was pure desire. Pure desire. With that pure desire, Bhagwan or Paramatma or Ishvara is creating the creation, and therefore he is the intelligent cause also, is the nimitta karan also. See? And therefore these first three verses, Bijasyantarivankuro jagadidam prang nirvikalpam punaha maya kalpita desha kala kalana vaichitra chitri krutam maya viva vijumbaya yapimaha yogi vaya swechaya. Stop. These three lines, when studied together, they bring us to this point: abhinna nimitta upadana karan. Now you can come to this conclusion. Not after only one line, not after two lines. Here, you can use it without it also, no problem. But this is the analysis. This is the understanding. And that it is the abhinna nimitta upadan karan, abhinna, undifferentiated, Nimitta, the intelligent cause, and Upadan, the material cause. And how did this world come into being? Why did Ishvara create this world at all? Because he is a jnani, he does not. Shankaracharya is asking the question and he is answering, asking and answering. Why did he create the world? Because he is a jnani. He does not require anything to be happy. Why did he create it? Just like that. Why do you dream? Just like that. Then why does a small child make a sand castle? Just like that. Then what does he do? The joy that he gets in breaking that sand castle after he has made. Oh, you understood? Okay, go home, break your house. And see if you are joyful or you are miserable. Can we do it? I spent $1 million and you're saying that go and burn it without asking insurance to repay for it. Such a impossible imagination, no? But for that child, first, with so much interest, he makes the sand castle or the igloo or whatever on the beach. And with the same enthusiasm, he breaks it. Are we living life like that? Mahatma lives like that. Ishvara lives like that. You are also living like that, but not at the worldly level. With great enthusiasm, we wake up every morning, and with the great enthusiasm, we want to withdraw the creation that we have created. Isn't it? Our Satchidanand Swarup must remain constant during creation, maintenance and destruction. Then it is, then you are there. Then you don't even have to say that I have transcended. You are there where you are meant to be. Meaning you are that what you are meant to be. Then you have understood Tattvamasi. Then you have understood Tattvamasi. Oye, audio बंद करो. Someone is listening. One moment, So, he cannot, remember, pure desire, is it equal to desire? Like yours and mine's? Is pure desire equal to a desire like you and mine? I have a pure desire to get married. Is it a pure desire? No. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. But coffee will do. I got no desire for it, but if it comes, it's okay. Is it pure desire? Pure desire is when even the thought of it doesn't cross your mind. No thought. There you go. So before I explain to you Satya Sankalpa from Mahatma's point of view, no? But what does Baba say? I am not the doer. I did not heal anyone. The person came with the faith to me, and because of his faith, he got healed. This is what is happening everywhere. So if we are inviting good experiences, bad experience, it's because we have faith that the world is ugly, it gives us only trouble, or the world is wonderful, there is only opportunity and harmony in this world. It depends where our attention is in this world. If he does not, so if he does not have a desire like us, then how did he create the world?
Time pass.
Leela.
Leela.
Then why does he do all this? Then why did he create? All these questions, then consecutive questions will come. If it is, then why did this world come into being? Why there is war and all those questions, war and peace and etc. etc. And then he goes into that. For this, our Shastras give the answer, and that is the world has to be created because we have got a lot of karmas to be exhausted. You mean to say karmas, but Bhagwan, did Bhagwan create karmas? No. Does Bhagwan call himself Bhagwan? No. Does Brahman call himself Brahman? No. Does Paramatma call himself Paramatma? No. All three words mean the same. No. Then who created karmas?
Adi Ananta Kala Chakra.
Who created karmas? We created for ourselves. So, does Ishvara need to say I am the Ishvara? No. Does the Paramatma ever says that I am Paramatma? Don't mess with me. No. Never. Sai Baba said, I'm using what I read. I am God, you are God. I am aware of it, you are not aware of it. So, now we are coming from Shastras point of, scriptures point of view. They are saying that this whole world is created for the expiation of these karmas, and all the good and bad karmas that are created, they have to be exhausted, and they can be exhausted only when one experiences them, whether good or bad. And how do you exhaust them? Not by creating, he stole my money, so I'm going to steal his money, now it is equal. This is not equal. I will steal his money and offer it to the Lord, then it is equal. That is also not equal. That is also not expiation of the karmas. Then what is it?
Karma Yoga.
What we said before. You be righteous, you do your duties, you be pure in your intentions, and offer wherever life has placed us in this world, in whatever circumstances, situations, people, success or no success, health, disease, whatever, and keep offering your actions to the Lord. And actions happen where? Where does the action take place? Manasa, Vacha, Kaya. Or, that is enough. That includes everything. So, offer your mind. What is the action there in the mind? Thoughts. They are coming and going. Movement is there. Where should the movement should be directed towards? Towards the divine. Where should the words in our mouth are coming and going, one after the other. Machine gun is going on. What should be the quality of these words? They should be reminding us of the words are nothing but the thoughts grossified are called words. The words will have the orientation of divine if the thoughts in our mind are of the divine orientation. But they are both one and the same. Just like coin has a head and tails, similarly is this. Inside, what you don't see is thought, what you hear is the sound. So both control each other. You can influence the mind or the thoughts by loud chanting, or if you are focused in your mind on good, bad, ugly or divine, then that alone will come out of the mouth also. And that prompts the body to act in whatever the thought or is, that will. Majority of us, we think something, we speak something, we act something. Totally disintegrated. the way to live life is an integrated approach. And for that, and as an offering to the higher, then and then alone, the what you call, the karmas will be purified, and for expiation of these karmas, the world is required. You cannot do it in anywhere else except in this world. And once first we do punya to exhaust the pap, to counteract the pap, sin. Then you have to even go beyond the punya also. We are not here to collect merit and demerit points, like the Vic Roads bonus. No. Or the insurance. Oh, because you have been a loyal customer, this time we'll give you $10 bonus. $10. And how much they increase? $200. Or the RACV. First it is the bronze card, then it is the silver card, then it is the, and every year they are taking $200. And you have not used it even once. Bonus points. No, I am a loyal customer. Because you are a loyal customer. So same way here, we are not here to work on merits or demerits. We are here to recognize that we are transcendental to merits and demerits. And that will be possible only when we are merit oriented. That's all. And what is the ultimate merit? Not merit at the relationship level, not merit at the worldly level, but merit at, what is the ultimate merit? What is the ultimate, what you call, punya? In Sanskrit the word is punya. What is the ultimate merit that you can do? Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. So let every moment you sarva dharman, give up all responsibilities and duties and only think of me, the Lord says. We are doing this verse in Jnaneshwari right now. That is the ultimate. And automatically the overhauling of our personality will take place, the integration of our personality will take place. And until we are, and because we are into this merit demerit points, so for that purpose, Shastras or Shastras say that the Ishvara has created the various lokas for us to go through it, that if you do this much punya, you will go here. If you do that much punya, you will go there. If you do this much merit, you will go to that loka. If you have purified, you will, and if the form is still there, totality is the goal, then you will go to the Satya Loka. But our goal is not to go to the Satya Loka also. Our goal is to be the one without a second principle, which is the Paramatma principle, or not even principle, it's the it. And in this way, the creation is created only to exhaust our karmas. Only to exhaust. No, but what? How can Ishwar have know about karma? Arey yaar, it is not for, creation is not for the Ishvara. Creation is for you. Do you feel you have a karmas? Yes, I believe. Then he created you. But how can he create? We already explained, man. He is the material cause, he is the efficient cause, he is the raw material. Everything is he. Then naturally, some karmas are exhausted in the past life. Some karmas are left over. From those left over, some of them become fructify in this life as prarabdha. So we have got this life. Why you have got this life? To exhaust your karma. And what are we doing? Creating more karma. Now who is to be blamed? Him. So opportunity is given to us by Bhagwan, that yellow, creation law. No, work it out. Live correctly. But no, we will still manipulate, we'll still harbor jealousies, we'll still go the wrong way. And whether someone knows or doesn't know, you know. And you are collecting the impressions. And these impressions become the karmas of next life. And creation is present, is available for us to only exhaust these karmas. Either you can exhaust them in one life, and if you take it, slow and steady wins the race. But lage raho. There's no end to it. There's no end to it. Yes, one day but that scope, that scale of time is not in your understanding. That is Brahma. When Brahmaji goes to sleep, then you will also go to sleep. But we are in the world of instant gratification. We want moksha now. We want liberation now. We want to be the infinite reality right here and now. Not tomorrow, not day after, not next life, not in next yuga, next cycle of creation. Now. Then you have to put the required, not effort डाल के तो कुछ नहीं होगा, required understanding. Effort तो you have put. Life is putting efforts anyway. You have to understand this. If you want liberation, then efforts. Okay, if someone, I don't want to say no. If you have to put efforts, put efforts. And what will be the efforts? Do everything as an offering to the higher. That is the effort. Then in that it should not come, I don't like this, how can I do this? How can I take the name of the Lord on the toilet seat? How can I use my left hand for doing the puja? How can I do this? No. 24 hours, wherever life has placed you, your attention to it. Acha, aaj constipation hai. Offer it to him. Next day, diarrhea. Offer it to him. Attitude, attention. Where is our attention? Here I am just making a jest of it, but where is our attention? Every word is sprouting out of this mouth, every moment. But am I getting lost in the words that are coming out? Am I getting excited? Wow, kaise nikal raha hai? Or is my attention on that constant, that this is going on? Let it happen. I'm not saying it again and again. Do you say I'm the body again and again? It's constant, no? As an individual, you don't keep saying every do japa, I am a body, I am male, I am male, I am male, I am male. Acha yaar, aaj ka sankalp pura hua, I am male. You don't say that. So why you have to say I am divine, I am divine, I am divine, I am divine again and again? Accept it. And what is the way to accept it? This is the process. So in this way, that there is the question, because for the, here one thing he's asking is, because for the first creation karma is not there, because there is no previous creation, first creation, then there is no karma. So when did the karma begin? Again, question is, seed or the tree first? Egg or the chicken first? So when did the first karma begin? So here he says, this is the problem of all people. You are not the first one. Everyone is having that question. And he goes to the word, prag nirvikalpam punaha. Punah means again and again. It's a cyclical creation. That's going on. You have to find a way to shoot out of this cyclical, what you call that? Centripetal or centrifugal? Which is the one which is inside? there is centripetal force. Centripetal force is when earth is rotating, there is the gravitation of the earth which is pulling it, keeping us standing on the ground. But if you go a little bit away from the earth, you will be sucked into the space. That is centrifugal. So both these forces are always available, and we have to shoot out of it. And if you think you can shoot out of it, not possible. Only by grace it happens. And for that, we keep contemplating this again and again, and in this way, we go beyond the cyclical process. Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Nama Idam Shri Dakshinamurtaye. And in this way, it is the salutations to that Dakshinamurti, who is the personification of our inner Guru, who awakens this knowledge through his profound silence. Imagine if that one alone is expressing as everywhere. He alone is expressing as the teacher in one place and the student in another. And he is teaching to himself. So you must also take that position. I must also take that position. It is the Leela or the play that is going on. And where is this play? The one is playing with himself. Don't live in the attitude of differences. In spite of differences, awaken this by his grace. Awaken this possibility, this potential that he alone is playing on one hand as the teacher, on the other hand as the seeker that I am, or the one alone is expressing in both. And in this way, salutations to Sri Dakshinamurti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Just sit quietly for a moment. Hari Om, everyone.